Hello, welcome back again to my channel. I'm back again. So let me see. Hello. Here we go. So I went for my tea break. So I'm back again to my channel. Hello. So I went for a cup of tea. So I want everybody to join me to drink this cup of tea. So I'm just having a tea break as well. So I won't be long because the soon will be having bedtime. So I'm just going to talk about bedtime story about Joseph, the dreamer. Joseph with coat of many colors. So let me know when you come in, say hi, or show love, or press like. Hello. I am Mrs. Always Right. I am back again. Let me know when you tune in. So, I am back again. So, this is Mrs. Always Right channel. So, thank you for tuning in. So, here we go again. Mrs. Always Right is back on live video. Thank you for tuning in. Show love, press the like, and let me know when you're coming. Thank you for coming in. So this is my second live today, and I know it's a bit too late, but I just have to come and talk about, because sometimes we just forgot about how God will favor us, different ways we got favor, our destiny, what God has for us, and nobody can ever change it. So I'm just going to talk about a little bit about the story about Joseph. I know it's a very familiar. Everybody, when you go to school, when you are in how would they call it, religious studies, when we were in the school, or sometimes we were in the church, they will be talking about Joseph, the dreamer. Joseph with coat of many colors. Joseph that has favor. So it's going to be a very good interesting story so far, just to refresh our mind from when we were young, about this story of Joseph. So how God favor and bless him all his ways. So today's word is going to be the story of Joseph. This story is told in two different ways. Two different coats Joseph had. One was the coat of favor. The other coat was the coat of temptation. So let me talk about them differently, because there's a lot of things. It wasn't just one thing that coat of different colors was made for him. There was a lot of reason for that. So it's just going to be about Jacob, who loved Joseph more than all his children. So that is where the jealousy comes in this life, because his dad was really took him so serious. He was really happy with him. He loved him more than all his other siblings. So he made him coat of many colors. You can see now I'm wearing a lot of, see mine as well. Mine is coat of many colors with love, hearts, and so you could see even my head tie got so many colors. Coat of many colors. So he made him that special one. The coat symbolizes the special favor that will rest on Joseph all his life. Even in prison, the Lord granted Joseph favor. So you could see that Joseph was a covenant child. He was loved more than other of his siblings because he was destined to be great. Not that God didn't like other of his siblings, but Joseph was the chosen one. So even in prison, God granted him favor. How, you might ask, did he get favor in prison? Yes, because the warden put Joseph in charge of all. So being sold to become a slave person, and then you become in charge of the prison, taking care of other people. So that was the beginning of his favor. So Pharaoh in time put Joseph in charge of the whole land of Egypt. So still the continuation of his favor from God, because that is what he was destined to be. Child of favor, child of destiny. So 5 times in one chapter of the book of Genesis we read, the Lord was with Joseph. So my friends, I don't know what you think about that. However, I call that the favor of God, because God was with him. In 5 times in the Bible we read about him. So understand that the favor of God does not exempt us from attack. Joseph was handsome, you know how he was, and his master's wife, as you know, tried to entice him or lure him to sleep with her. So we read as well in the book of Genesis as well, that Joseph did not fall into temptation. Joseph left his coat in her hand and ran. So you you could see how it was. Joseph even tried to run away from the situation, run away from the trigger for him to fall, run away from all the obstacles, run away from this woman as well, and left his coat, that special coat, which was supposed to be coat of favor. It turned into a coat of temptation as well. So it went into a situation, Joseph decided to leg it and left the coat and ran. That shows us that he was an honorable man. He tried to avoid it. He tried to be very sensible. He tried not to fall into temptation, but still. So I want to tell you all to hear me. You listen and listen up, please. So when God begins to bless you, this is how it is. The enemies will use whatever he can to pull you down and keep you from fulfilling your destiny. So that is how they tried. They wanted to change that coat of favor into coat of temptation, coat of problems for Joseph. Even though he threw it away and ran, still it wasn't easy for him. So God's plan was to save a nation through Joseph. That was God's plan. What if he would have given into temptation? So he was clever. So the battle is not just about you. It is about those God's plans to bless you through you. So like people circle around you, your family influence, and those God puts in your path. Don't allow anything to stand between you and God's purpose for your life. So you have to learn from the story of Joseph, how he was being manipulated to fall and would not reach his destination, the purpose why God made his siblings to hate him, and he was sold into slavery. And then God used that opportunity so that he can be the savior to the other people as well. So that is how it is. So don't fall for it. Pull your priority back up on the screen of life. Get back in focus when people walk into your life to tempt you. So always walk with God, and your future will be protected. So imagine yourself wearing a coat of many colors, a coat of brilliant colors that reflect the beauty of God. You are favored by a coat. Wear your spiritual coat of beauty and walk in your call, destiny of God. Because praise God for his favor, you have wings to soar. Fly high, my friends. Anybody that is watching this, you have to fly high. So you have the wings to soar, fly high. Imagine you have your different coat of colors as well. So that was how Joseph went into this situation of being tempted, being manipulated, for him to fall so that the glory of God will stop in his life. But at the end of it, Joseph was able to use his failures, to use everything that was set to disturb him, to make him fall. He was the one who was there when the family, when the children, when his siblings came when there's famine in Egypt. He was the only one who was there. He pretended not to know them, and he was just making it easy for them to come and bow down for him, because the dream he had was already there for his destiny, because he dreamt, and that was why the interpretation of that dream he had was that he would be up high and the brothers will come and bow down for him. So when that dream came to pass, it was true. All his brothers, they came, they didn't know him, but he knew them. So they were all bowing down. When there was famine, they all come to Joseph to have something to eat. The person they sold, the person they did not want in their life. So God can make you somebody. So always let the destiny of God manifest in your life. Don't let any temptation to take your destiny away. So always thank God for everything in your life, because in every disappointment there's a blessing behind, because there is nothing that Joseph did wrong in his life. He was only loved by his dad, but that problem arises because God has destined him to be a leader. He destined him to be a successful person who will bring salvation to all other people. So that is how God used his disappointment and bless him with anything he wanted. So that is how we were told about Joseph the dreamer. Joseph who was sold by the sibling. Joseph who was not wanted. So there's a lot of things behind Joseph. Joseph didn't give up. Joseph tried all his best to do everything to avoid temptation. So that is how it is when we see things that like that. So Joseph was using this Psalm 23 about tell us when we go through darkest valley, we shall fear no danger, for God is with us. So that is what Joseph was using. So although God has guided him through all the struggle and troubles many times, so God still was with him. Joseph didn't give up in any encounter with this woman who was trying to tempt him to, so that when he did whatever he was doing, that would have been the end of his success. So Joseph was wise. Not that he was very wise, but it was the Spirit of God that went into him to stop him, and he rather threw his coat of favor and it turned into the coat of temptation, which he just ran away and left it in the hands of that woman. So when storm clouds from overhead and you find yourself being tossed on the stormy sea of life, remember, God is always with you. Remember the story of Joseph. He might have faced so many problems in his life, but God has used him to be a conqueror. He was a winner. So thank you for watching, and may God continue to bless you. May God continue to guide you. May God continue to give you more favors and blessings, and continue to guide you as you listen to this message. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Press the notification button. When we send or we post videos, you can be informed, and also like and share. And God bless you. Have a wonderful evening, because I'm a bit tired. If I tell you, I think I woke up 8 o'clock today. So all the house is then upside down. Look at it. The walls are bare. So we've stripped everywhere. So look at it. Everything. There's nothing on the wall. So we've done the first coating in the bedroom. In sitting room, we got so many things we have turned around. So that is why tomorrow we're going to do more and more. So I had 2 days off yesterday, and yeah, I finished yesterday 3 o'clock. Then today I have 2 days off, another day off. So tomorrow I might be going to work, but I'm going to help a bit in the morning till afternoon to finish the painting in the bedroom and put things in their places. So my YouTube studio has been demolished. We move everything out of the way so that we can redecorate. So I'm going to have a new setup in my channel. So that is why Hobby is trying to keep it in that form. I'm going to do everything and put everything back next time. So thank you for watching, and God bless you. Have a wonderful time. Bye and good night from Mrs. Always Right, because I am going to start to go and snore, because my body is telling me go and sleep, go and sleep. So I'm going to go and have a snore. Thank you everybody, and bye.